Mm. Playing some Rocket League Spectacular. I love Rocket League, but I'm terrible with the keyboard, which is what I was using in this game. Just the keyboard, no mouse. Because, I don't know, I can't use both. I think you're supposed to use the mouse and the keyboard to play Rocket League, but I can only focus on one of them. So it has to be the keyboard. And this is like my first recorded win that I finally got with the keyboard, and I just barely won. And didn't I defend my goal so well right there by driving into it accidentally, because I can't really figure out this keyboard thing perfectly just yet, and I'm using my magnet in the goal. Man, that's just A-level material. I'm ready for RLCS, which I actually don't know what that stands for. It's like the Rocket League Champion Series, or Rocket League Competition Series. I have no idea. I'm pretty close, I think. But watch me come right back against this 1v2 bots with a goal using the punch or the boxing glove. I can only score goals on the ground. I can't even do like aerial. I can barely even do an aerial hit, let alone aerial goals. So you'll have to go watch someone else, maybe like John Sandman or all those like actually good people at Rocket League. This is just the unorthodox corner. Basically, all four of my goals in this match will be either using my rumble items, or the ball is right in front of the opponent's goal. Now, this hit off of the ball that was frozen, that should have gone in, because every other time that the bot hits the ball from an angle like that, like a 45-ish degree angle, the ball just like always lines up with my goal. But whenever I hit the ball from the side, or I plunge it from the side or whatever, it just never goes on target. This game, it actually does like one time when I score with the plunger. But what you're actually seeing is I didn't even plan this, but I used the switch, and I switched places with the bot, and it was so perfectly timed, even though it was on accident. But I got out of the way of the ball, and the ball just lazily just rolls on in. Score 2 for me. But then the bots put me right back in my place, and I drive in my goal, and then off the side, like, I don't even know, like, it's like I couldn't like do anything else. And I just drive off the side of my goal, and the bots are like, well, open goal, open season, we're gonna tie this game. Here's that plunger goal, which I needed to use the plunger, because if I didn't, then the bots probably would have scored on me, because I have a very hard time when the ball is frozen in midair and as it's falling down. I can't like jump and beat the bots to it. Like 9 times out of 10, they beat me in that 50-50 battle right there. But shout out to my boy Nico Juraski for trying to figure out his next step in life on that journey to the end. Or is it just the end? Maybe there's this big, major, important thing, at least to me, called heaven. And now I'll take a 2-goal lead by using the power of, I call it the Iron Fist, because it looks a lot like the Iron Fist that Danny Rand uses in the Netflix series, the Iron Fist, and Defenders, which is it's very B level. Just like it hit it right on the money in terms of B level compared to the A level amazingness of the Marvel Universe, like the movies that we see. I need to see Thor Ragnarok. I would love to see that. Yo, I'm sorry, fam. I need to apologize. because I feel like the things I'm trying to say are not making much sense, because I have it in my mind what I want to say, and it's all clear and concise, and it's great, but when it like leaves my mouth and goes into the blue snowball, I just can't like formulate it to sound clear and concise. So yeah. And this goal, this almost goal, I was a little salty because I had the spikes. Every time I have the spikes against the bots, they like always stop me. They just, one bot out of nowhere will just slam into me, and then I'll lose the spikes. It's just like, in here, I'm right there on goal. All I have to do is drive the ball into the goal. But no, the bot playing goalie is like, guess what? I have spikes too. Shut it down. And then, when I'm driving on the wall in this game, which is rarely because it's very hard, I always get like turned around on the wall. Like I go to turn left, but it's like, it's opposite, and I don't, like, I'm trying to like figure out in my head like why, but it just is. And so I go to turn left because I'm driving straight at the wall, but my car turns like, it just like, for me it's opposite in my head. I'm like, wait, that's not the way I want to turn. So then I switch to the other direction, but then like my car is like so far up the wall, and I'm like, these two bots are just like, they're setting up a pass and a shot on goal, and I need to get off this wall, but I can't. And then sometimes I drive up on the ceiling, and then I drive too far out, like towards the middle of the field, and now my car is just falling down, and just like, it's taking forever to fall back to the ground, and then I gotta flip back over, and it's just a mess. Usually when I'm on the wall, it's because I got punched up there, kicked up there. Something very satisfying is getting better at something and also realizing that you're getting better at said thing. So for example, me getting better at 1v2 in Rocket League. And look at these bots. That ball was going into the goal and it was going to tie it up, send it to overtime. But the bot was like, let me use I think he used plunger. And just took the ball right away from its direction, going right into the goal. So, sucks for you bots, I win. Now we're going on to 1v3 bots. Next video.